Tim Sakahara joins us on his last day. We're going to miss you, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
We're going to miss you. Okay, so it's time, before we look forward, let's look back just a little bit. Some of the great stories that you've covered, and some serious stories as well. Maybe we'll start with Dr. Stover.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there unfortunately have been some tragedies in the dental world. Dr. Stover, Lily Geyer as well, exactly. And so that was a big story recently that I was uncovering with Dr. Stover, involved in several issues, one fatality and one woman who's still in a coma at the moment. And things that had a big impact on the Big Island as well. The Lily Geyer case with 3-year-old Finley Boyle as well, who was killed in a dental procedure. But it led to a lot of new regulations and more regulations to come this legislative session as well.
Yeah. You also put yourself, I guess you could say, in harm's way. I mean, you did some of the stories that people weren't happy about having you around, the puppy mill, for instance. I mean, that was kind of scary.
Yeah, hopefully we helped a few dogs around in the career as well, right? I mean, and you're right. I mean, a lot of the stories I did aren't the warm and fluffy stories and things, which is expected of a reporter, and which is what I've liked, to put people, his feet to the fire and things. I mean, in my 17-year career, I've actually chased tornadoes. I've been burned covering the biggest wildfire in recorded history at the time. I've even been shot at. A guy tried to kill me and my photographer with a .45 caliber handgun.
That wasn't here.
Fortunately, none of those three things were here in Hawaii. That was Oklahoma City, that was Oregon, and that was Sacramento, California, which is actually part of the reason why it has been such a great fit coming here to Hawaii. None of that was here. I mean, I mean, there's always difficulties being a reporter, but here in Hawaii, it's been like no other. It's been great.
Yeah. But you're staying here. Okay, before we get to that,
what are we doing?
Because we're talking about the range that Tim has had. So we have these hard news stories, and then there's also these.
Isn't exactly the funnest job in the world. Hi, Maddie. Yes, you too. All dryer setups are relatively different.
That gets stuck underneath houses and causes fires. And
by the way, this is the only parking lot.
And there you are ripping off.
There I am with some mystery goo that wouldn't come off my finger. Live shot. Hey, there we are. Dolphins at Kahala, out in Kahala. Yeah, that was a fun time. Who doesn't love flying dolphins?
Yeah. Oh, and here we go. This is what we have to bring in.
Yeah. It is a good thing that I'm switching careers, because I think this story single-handedly used the remaining dignity that I have. Yeah. And so I got to get out now.
And that was a few years ago. So you've just been with us.
That was what at the start of the new year.
I know. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
By the way, that's not fair to you, because you held on for a while, right? We showed
that's true. Actually,
a 10-second clip, and we show you falling off.
I mean, professional bull riders have to stand for 8 seconds. I stood on for at least a minute 20 there.
Yeah, the media, though. We clip things down to do what we want to do and send a message out there that we want to send.
Yeah.
Okay. On that note, we're going to tell you what Tim's going to be doing, because you're going to be on the opposite side of things with the Department of Transportation.
That's right. I still will be talking with you guys and all the media out in the state. I'll be the spokesperson for the Department of Transportation and things. And so I'm excited about that. It'll be a big job. It's kind of widely thought of, at least, that the State Department of Transportation PIO job is kind of the toughest PIO job in the state, actually, because now we'll be getting calls from Rachel Picaro when the zipper lane is down, or late at night or something.
I'm telling you.
That's all right.
Yeah. And you start soon.
I actually start on Tuesday, and it was one of those things where it was certainly a difficult decision to leave Hawaii News Now, because I love this organization. I love being a reporter. People here, yourself and everybody included, I mean, it's just a first-class set of people from top to bottom. And so it was a very difficult decision. But like every big decision I make in my life, it's with my wonderful wife, Carice, and my beautiful kids, Shay and McKenna, at the forefront of that decision. And this is a pretty good decision, I think, for the family. And David Ige and that administration, Ford Fuchigami, the new director of transportation, I wouldn't have taken the job if they didn't believe in transparency and accountability at the forefront. And so that's where I'll come in, to be able to convey those messages, to positive, hopefully few negative stories as well, but I mean, to positively convey that, to be upfront with the public and convey that message to the people of the state.
Wow. By the way, we showed the earlier clip of you trying to decide on a name, and I think Shay and McKenna are very happy you didn't go with Flossie, right?
Flossie, yes,
Flossie,
Hurricane Flossie. Yeah. Exactly. I think they are happy. I don't know, you never really could bring it back.
No, that's good. All right. Tim, were you saying that there's a third one on the way? Is that what you're trying to say? No.
Wow.
I'm just joking.
Are you breaking news here?
I don't know. You were insinuating something else.
Yeah.
By the way, tell Shay we'll talk a little bit more when the Raiders play the Niners.
That's right.
We'll exchange words.
All right.
We'll be right back. And we're going to miss you, buddy.